What's up, YouTube? Dirty Dan, the Municipal Man here, and I'm back at it again with another quick update on the 2016 Charger all-wheel drive. So, for the time being, I have solved all the issues with the solved all the issues that I was having with the car. The vibration that I was having at 55, 60 miles an hour was indeed the drive shaft. The carrier bearing was actually perfect, so was the rubber bushing around it. I pulled it all apart, got the drive shaft out, found out that one of the CV boots, because the drive shaft is like basically two CV shafts connected together, but one of the CV shafts was torn on the drive shaft and it was slinging grease all over, so replaced the drive shaft, and at 55 miles an hour, it is smooth as silk now. I think I might have mentioned the front end clunk that I had ended up just being a $15 fix with two new bushings. And the check engine light that I was having was also a pretty simple fix too. Check engine light was just two bad O2 sensors. Quite literally, I took them apart, cleaned them up, checked the connections on them, slapped new ones in, and I've already driven a couple hundred miles, no check engine light back on. The catalytic converters are fine, and the car is running great. So hopefully now the next expenses that I will have for this car are going to be more modifications, which I've already got a few on the way. Sitting at home in the box is I got a True Benz exhaust kit off of eBay. 2.5-inch exhaust pipe with some Jones Flowmaster knockoffs that I'm going to be throwing on this. I just picked up a Satina push bar off of Marketplace for dirt cheap. I'm going to throw on this, and then just do the typical Charger Bro ricer mods that everybody seems to do. I might plastic dip the wheels, paint the brake calipers red, all that other stuff there. Replace the marker lights with some cooler looking LEDs, but yeah. For now, I got the thing ironed out. I've been driving it to work every day, and excuse me, the car's a little dirty. Oh, previous owner put in these sweet little projector puddle lights. I didn't really show you guys the interior when I first got it, but either which way, been averaging some decent mileage with this thing. About 19.5 gallons on the throughway there. That's running 89. It's been running great. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this now that I got it ironed out. This thing, it runs smooth as silk. So the other thing I didn't post about was I did not post about the idle hours that are on this thing. So I'll give you an update on that if you were wondering there. This vehicle does have, she's got some idle hours on her. She's got 8,600 idle hours and 13,000 engine hours. Now, normally I would be a little bit hesitant about buying a vehicle with that much time on it, but I'm pretty convinced that this has either had an engine replacement or cam and lifters. I ran the Carfax for it. I found, a whole bunch of work. It was towed a few times when it was a cop car. And I'm pretty sure it had an engine or cam and lifters at some point there, because this thing idles way smooth. Like, it runs phenomenally. I'm sitting here, I could balance a wine glass on the hood of this thing. It is just so smooth. My Charger that had 120,000 and 2,000 idle hours was not as smooth as this one is. So I suspect it's had a cam and lifters done, because it's not even a hint of Hemi tick. But I took a chance when buying this. I knew it would need some work, and if it needs a cam and lifters, I will update you guys on it, because you know what, I'm going to be transparent about it. Buying a Charger with high mileage and high idle hours, and I know enough about mechanics, and being that I still have a secondary vehicle, that if this thing blows a cam and lifters, I'm not super concerned about it. I like the car enough that I'll put the work in. So again, this is going to be a high mileage / high idle hour ownership, long-term review of this thing, but thus far, I'm very happy. Like I said, I'm getting well over 20 miles per gallon on the highway. It runs great. It drives great. No weird noises, or, well, it's got the typical all-wheel drive weird Charger noises, but I think those are typical of these cars. So anything you want to see or you want to know, feel free to ask. Dirty Dan here, out.